Thanks for logging on to myfoxhurricane.com. I'm Jim Weber with your tropical update. We continue to watch Tropical Depression number 11. Hurricane Center started advisories on this yesterday at 5 o'clock. Now, through the overnight hours, we did have this burst of convection. It was starting to look a little more promising, but now you can see that's kind of gone away, and it's been dealing with some light to moderate wind shear coming out of a southeasterly direction, also some drier air. So at this point, still looking at a tropical depression. The forecast really hasn't changed a whole lot here over the past, say, 12 hours. We continue to look at a system that will move into an environment where it's more conducive for development. We've got warm water temperatures. It's going to start to move into an area with some much lighter wind shear. So it's expected that it will intensify, and this will at least become Tropical Storm Josephine, if not a hurricane. But right now, winds are at 35 miles an hour, 12.4, 44.2 west, and it is moving on that westerly direction at 14 miles an hour. So you look at that track moving a little bit more towards a northwesterly direction. It'll start to find a weakness in the ridge to the north. Now, long range, it does look like as this starts to get close to the Leeward Islands over the weekend, the wind shear is going to start to increase over this system. So the official forecast track weakens this system. Some of the computer models, some of the more reliable computer models actually dissipate this as we get into the first part of next week. We're going to have to just kind of wait and see how that all plays out over the next several days. But you look at the satellite and the wind shear, and in between where it is now and where it's heading, that's where we have that area of lighter wind shear over the next couple of days. But once it starts to move, say, just to the north and east of the Leeward Islands over to the north of Puerto Rico, that's the area that wind shear will start to increase. Also a developing trough across the eastern U.S., which will be moving on to the east. That will also help to pick this system up and turn it a bit more towards that northerly direction as we get into the first part of next week. So you look at the computer models, there you're seeing that bend. So just to the north, you see Bermuda. They'll be watching this very closely. Of course, we're going to keep you updated right here on myfoxhurricane.com.